Yo, I am in a different space. uh, okay, I wanted to try something new because I'm not always at my art studio, and there are some days when I just want to sit at home and be comfy. Not that I'm not comfy in my studio, but I just want to sit at home and feel comfy and cozy with all my stuff. Again, my art studio has all of my stuff there too. But at my art studio, I feel called and distracted to do all of the creative ventures and hobbies that I have collected over the years, you know? And so it's not as restful. So, welcome to my bedroom. This is a space where I try to keep it, I try, operative word being try, to keep it low key with not a lot going on. There's like a single thing hanging on a wall, and everywhere else is just clear. Except my mass amounts of clothing that I'm staring at, also distracting. But you don't see it. It looks like I live a simple life, so we're gonna go with that. I only have one tarot deck here at my home. This is it. And I love it, and she's lovely. She's also very slippery. So let's see what's going on. Today is leading up to, tomorrow is technically Mother's Day, and I'm a mama. So I wanted to do something for myself. I got a swords in reverse. Four of swords in reverse. I don't even know what I'm pulling, but it already started. Alright, let me try to listen. What are we pulling today? Okay, we've got a Queen of Swords upright. Okay, I just heard don't overthink it. Alright. I think we're just getting the lay of the land. Good things are coming, I heard. Again, Five of Swords in reverse as well. So we've got a Four Swords in reverse, a Five of Swords in reverse. I once read a song called Lay Down Your Sword, and it had a lot to do with an experience I have, and I have this time and time again, and I'm sure you can relate, where you run up against someone who is needlessly, and I'm not judging the person, I'll go back to that word because I don't like that word as much, needlessly defensive. They are prone to easily being triggered by actions that were not taken out of malice. That's the idea. And so I wrote this song towards like a younger woman in my life who was very triggered by me just existing. And I noticed it. I was like, man, what is, it's not mine to know. But she was like overly, so there was something in me that really rubbed her the wrong way, and she would get very prickly around me. I was like, what's going on? Like, why can't we just be friends? Like, I'm like that Labrador every now and then. It's like, let's be friends. Yeah, to a fault at times, honestly. So, yeah. So I just got 10 of Pentacles upright. Hell yeah, man. So we want to put down our swords, We've got trial and we've got error. I just heard, but it's like a dead person. That's the ultimate error. And we're rising up. We are learning discernment. We are learning healthy boundaries. Okay, then I just randomly got a, you can't deny it, I'm gonna ride it, you don't wanna with me, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Which is kind of like, hey, don't mess with me. But it's like chill. It's like, no, we're not doing that here. It was like that. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is just like a very satisfied, happy life. And I'm called to point out that there's a person here petting a dog, and I've got my puppy right here. You see her? You can see a little bit of her. That's another reason why I like being at home, because you've got my animal pals. Come on up, Mac. Come here. Oh. Okay, but don't bug her. Okay, come on. Come say hi. Get out of her butt. See my animal here. This is Mac. You can only see her tail. Can I pick you up? I don't usually mess with my animals. Just say hi. Are you jealous? You're like, yeah, play with me. But yeah, so it's nice to... Sorry. It's nice to be home with my animal pals. Okay. So yeah. They definitely, my animal pals, help ground me. I don't like talking very loudly around them because obviously you heard Sasha. Oh, you're so cute. She's like underneath the drapes with her head, and like one of her ears was out and one was underneath. You can kind of see her. Okay, anyway. Oh, I'm not distracted at home. But yeah, we love this energy. You know, there's a lot of comfort and joy and abundance coming in, and it's very standing up tall, regal kind of energy. Anything else? I'm just getting warmth. I'm getting warmth. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I usually read this as like you're toiling away, you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, but it's in reverse. And so you're definitely seeing the fruits of your labor, and I got nice, lovely chills with that. And I'm still hearing that song, You Don't Want Up With Me. Do 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 do. There's confidence here. You can't deny it. I'm a I can't tell you what that song is and who it's by, but I'm an elder millennial, so let's early O's song. Oh my goodness, just leave her be. Oh, okay. So we do have the High Priestess in reverse. There might be, what's up? There might be some, it's kind of rotating. So you might every now and then kind of like, maybe, it's not fully rotating. It's like this. It's like cockeyed. You have glimpses of your higher calling every now and then. But right now it's just kind of like, it's kind of here. So there might be some energy. I know I said that you were laying down your sword, but I do think there might be some... Okay. All right. I got messages. I was about to say overprotection. I didn't like that. You are protecting certain aspects of your life. And I heard mainly about your abundance. And now this is turning too. This is turning sideways. What are we doing? We do want to throw some of this energy away. We do want to throw it away. Like it's like throwing it. It's like throwing it that way. And now the High Priestess is cockeyed as well, more so in reverse. Okay, I'm getting similar messages with this, where there's a little bit, there's a need to let go in regards, I just heard spiritual demands. Yeah, I'm feeling this this fight against the material and the spiritual. I heard it should be a dance. It is a dance. It's a dance. So they should be kind of in sync. I heard reversed. They should be reversed. So what does that mean? What are we doing? Can I get some clarity on that? And now I just heard, celebrate, celebrate, come to the music, celebrate, celebrate, come to the joy, celebrate, celebrate, sing hallelujah, celebrate, celebrate. So the Queen in reverse might feel a little bit overprotective, serious, and don't mess with me, which we love some of that for you. We love a bit of that for you. We love that for you. But I'm getting this, we're moving out of a state of all these swords and all of this strife and this fighting, and we're moving into abundance. I kind of noticed this. I piled all of the swords together and they're all in reverse. And I'm looking over here and we've got the pentacles. We've got this abundance. We've got this, again, material success is coming up. But High Priestess in... Now it's flipping upright. We love that. This is what we want. We want the Ten of Pentacles. We want the High Priestess in reverse. We were Queen of Swords upright. Like you just came out of a state where you had to be powerful. You had to stand up for yourself. You had to set very firm boundaries. And now we're going to enjoy this new world, this calmer world, not necessarily new, this calmer world that you have created by setting healthy boundaries. And you get to focus on spiritual abundance as well. But it's flipping upside down because we're still kind of fighting with this energy a little bit, kind of cockeyed, still feeling like we got to keep our guard up just in case. But we can let go. We can release. And give me another card. Oh, that came right out. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. I'm getting a lot of like touchies and tingles over here, which usually suggests that like I've got a family member or a guide. What's up? Who's talking to me? I know you're pulling my energy too. I hear you. I know, I haven't talked here. I'm crazy. You can come up here too, Sash. Sashk. You want to come up? You can come up. Okay. What was I saying? I'm still hearing celebrate, celebrate. Come to the music, celebrate, celebrate, come to the joy, celebrate, celebrate, sing hallelujah. So it really is about celebrating your life at this time. Yep, definitely that one. And there was a Three of Swords in reverse. This is past energy. Oh, okay. So this, sorry, my cat like is right here. Oh, and my dog. They're like, what? Why'd she do that? Okay, so very firmly, I threw this in reverse on top of the High Priestess. This is a Three of Swords in reverse. Again, another sword. So this is the energy that is clouding up the spiritual abundance that you can be fully connected to at this time. And it has a lot to do with past hurts. And grief, it's a lover, it's a loved one. And then new energy came in. Somebody's energy is very depressed, and I just heard, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Okay, so that's like a default song that pops into my head to represent that someone is stuck in, I don't like saying it this way, but I'll come back to this word, stuck in victimhood, like stuck feeling weighed down by things that happened in the past, and it feels like it's present. And now it just showed me Seven of Cups, which again looks very fully abundant, but it also looks like a person who is looking at the aspects in their life right now and viewing them and seeing which, I feel like there's this sense of weighing the pros and cons. I would like to read a little bit more about the Seven of Cups. I've got a handy dandy cheat sheet because we're still learning. Seven of Cups. Too many choices, commitment issues, abuse. We don't like that word. But yeah, it would make sense. So you're looking at the aspects of your life and you're weighing the pros and cons. You're seeing which ones weigh you down, which ones lift you up. And that process can be making this kind of this. Because overall, you are super abundant right now. And the only things getting in your way are these past energies, are these past strifes, these past griefs, these past moments where you felt like you had to stand up for yourself over and over again, and you had to explain yourself or be this strong person in the face of someone being rude, someone being mean, someone being abusive, someone bringing in a third party. Don't knock all of my stuff over. Oh God. Did you just knock all of my stuff over?
No.
Did you just lie to me? Did I just, with my two eyes? Is this one of those, you didn't see what you saw?
Yeah, you didn't see what.
Scissors, over here too. No! Over here. They're right there. The gray scissors. We walk with the sharp point closer. Almost. Right there. Look at that. I have all the fixins.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing.
Nope.
There's no big day tomorrow that has everything to do with me. You sneaky snake.
Slut. No,
What?
Right.
You heard it first. Alright, lock me in, Scotty. That's my problem child. Also known as my husband. Okay, I just pulled a 10 of Wands. So we've got 2 10s. Yeah, stress, exhaustion, too many responsibilities. So there is some, and I'm led to marriage. Yeah, but I'm seeing beauty. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. So even though, like, there's toiling away and there's doing stuff, honestly, like, this reminds me of my husband just walking away with, wrapping paper. Like, he kind of looks like him. And it could be, you know, I could be reading for myself. Not that I'm putting that out here, but I want to read for the collective. Because it's not all about me. 8 of Pentacles, now upright. Let's read about it. 8 of Pentacles. Mastering your craft, creating a body of work. Anything else to say about that? Okay. So I'm getting a message of, like, getting into flow and letting go has a lot to do with playing, having fun, and mastering your craft. Yeah, now I'm seeing it. Mastering your calf muscles. You could be going to the gym. Mastering your craft, taking on a new skill, could be a very welcome distraction from the constant negativity that in the past has weighed you down. And it is okay to distract and redirect. It's a self-soothing technique. It's not always a marker of avoidance. It can be, especially if you are prone to rumination. Rumination leads to ruination. Page of Wands, upright. an active child or a student, new career, idea, or project. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to lead you to more and more abundance. So there is a way that you can marry. I want to find it though. They're like, no, here, we'll give you a different card. Okay. All right. There's a way to marry. Three of Cups upright. There's a way. There's a way to marry joy, materialism. Okay. Joy in the materialism and the spiritual connections. And a lot of it has to do with community for obvious reasons. When you are connecting with others and a community, there is always going to be a spiritual connection in there. And I'm getting the sense that, like, with a community, you are growing and building skills together and uplifting one another. And it really is just, like, really exciting. It is very exciting for you. And that's why I keep hearing, he's Miss United States. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. This is past energy. We say bee boo ba ba. This is also past energy. Blah, 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 beep. These are not cards. This is what we want for you. This is the only one that's left standing. It's right here. And every time I mess with the High Priestess, it's like... So, let's read about her, huh? She wants some attention right now. Secrets, mystery, intuition, and trust yourself led to... Oh, I'm led to the word secrets. And then I just heard... Okay. So I have default songs that represent certain energies, and another one was boom papa kee papa doo boom papa kee papa doo do 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 do. Is that down with the sickness? It is down with the sickness. There's a secret of being down with the sickness. Judgment. Interesting. And this wanted to fall out of my hands, though. There's something about letting it go. There's something about there might be someone in your life who's having attachment issues. I'm getting called to, like, something with the mom. Like a mother wound could be there. Which, tomorrow's Mother's Day. This is going to bring up a lot of mother issues for people. Ooh, she naked, though. Let's cover her. She's not decent. You got the star. Oh, goodness me. Oh, Dios mío. Okay, so we got the star upright. And she is going above the High Priestess upright as well. Judgment is in reverse. Let's get this message for a second. We've got a lot of major arcana popping up all of a sudden and wanting our attention. All right, I'm tuning into the energy. Okay, so someone is... Oh, okay. So I was led to the word stress and exhaustion, and I think there is an energy in your field. I don't feel like it's yours. I feel like it's an energy in your field that is feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, and the stress is related to family, past trauma. Judgment. Did I read about you? Yeah. Clarity, a final decision, a wake-up call, your purpose, but it's in reverse. So a lot of this energy is clouding up somebody in your field's ability to see this abundance. This is not your energy. This is somebody else's energy. You are in this energy. You are in, I'm learning things and doing things and learning to distract myself from things that I cannot control, and I'm no longer going to think about it. Look, I'm making friends and we're doing things. Woohoo! And you're leaning into the star energy and the high priestess. You're going places. You're rising. There's a lot of rising. Ow, 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 ow. Don't mind me. I'm old. But I'm still hearing down with the sickness. Yeah, there's someone in your field who is going through it, but they're keeping it secret. And now we have the moon in reverse, which makes a lot of sense. The moon is intuition. It is, and we already had, judgment in reverse. There was this like, this person is not having clarity, and they have restless energy. We all have a lot of restless energy right now. It's the year of the horse and the fire horse, excuse me, and we're all just like gearing to go. So the strength lies in the people who are letting go, who are recognizing that this fire energy is there and like pulling the reins a little bit, just a little bit, But for some, you're going to run into a few people in this year, especially, who are, and it's flipping, we love that, who are waking up, kind of like coming out of their own matrix of realizing, oh crap, yeah, I am actually putting the heft on my shoulders. I can start. Okay, so they're starting to wake up to their own power, and that also means they're starting to wake up to their own responsibility in this life. And that can be bittersweet because there is a lot of making amends, and my throat just started to close up in that. There's a lot going on with Mercury, right? Miércoles. Lunes y martes hay. Miércoles, jueves también. Viernes, sábado, uno, dos, tres, domingo. Do, 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 do. I'm so sorry. That triggered a vocal stim in me. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. I need to apologize again? I don't know. That might resonate with someone, who knows? Maybe you needed to hear about the days of the week in Spanish. Who am I to judge? Where's the judgment? Because that would have been more funny if I said, who am I to judge? Okay, what was I saying? Before my vocal stem stole me away. Miércoles. I got stuck on miércoles. Mercury. But it also kind of sounds like miracle. And I do have this sense, for you look like a walking miracle right now. To many people. That's really beautiful. To many people, you're walking into their life and you're really bringing abundance, and you're really bringing a breath of fresh air. And I just, really loud, I heard, joy to the world. Dun, 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 dun. So it feels like Christmas. That's really beautiful. This is beautiful energy for you. You are doing and feeling through a lot of stuff. It's great. We love that. Just be aware that there are other energies and you don't need to focus on them at this time. They are not feeling so great. They're not feeling too great. And I'm getting a lot of like chills with that and like soothing with that. There's a yearning. And I'm going back into that. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Woo! Okay, that flew out. Is it Wands? Yeah, it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. I just heard ex-military. But my first thought was I saw the horse and I was just talking about the fire horse. The knight in the tarot tends to be like this restless, reckless, excuse me, this reckless teenage, I know better than you kind of energy. It's in reverse. I was led right to the word abandonment. It's not necessarily for this card, but I do want to read about the Knight of Wands and see if it pulls me to anything. Interesting. So it says free-spirited man, but it's in reverse. And I do feel like there's this energy. I'm feeling this pushed and pulled energy and a lot of anger. And now if this feels like a different energy, by the way, this feels like a third energy coming into play. There might be a lot of energies floating around you at this time while you're just doing your thing and getting it started, you know? And you're doing the good thing. You're doing the good thing. You are doing the great thing. I need to emphasize that. You are doing the great thing. Oh my gosh. There are energies around you. Not so happy. Not so happy. We've got someone who's angry. We've got someone who did a thing they regret, but they're not in that mindset to open up about it. And so they flip-flop from being depressed and really mad that they're in this situation. I'm picking up irritation. Okay, I'm pulling another card. Is it for this energy? We'll let them in for like a second. Okay, yeah, they're feeling pushed and pulled. Two of Swords upright. Time to compromise. Oh, yeah. Balancing two forces. They're really mad that they have to... They acted recklessly and they have to make it right. They're really mad about that because they don't want to. It's an ego death. And they're embarrassed. And you, my dear, are sitting in this. Like, you're not overly judging this person or this situation. You have a handle on it. You see it for what it is. You are forgiving to a point. You are forgiving in that you understand where they are coming from. You understand the different aspects of their life that culminated into that reckless moment. But you're not a fool. You're not an idiot. So you're not going to allow that energy to hang out around you. You're going to like put this person on timeout. Happy Mother's Day. And you're going to let them work through their issues. Calm down corner time, like that's what you're doing right now. You're not necessarily inviting them back in. In fact, you might have set a very strong boundary of no, absolutely not. That's not how we treat others. And so you're just like, you're setting it, you set it off to the side. You are, girl, you're getting it. You're focused. You're doing the fun things. Oh, yeah, I got distracted about Mercury energy. For some, I think there's something going on with Mercury, but it's like, or Gemini. Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, and it has a lot to do with communication. And with the Fire Horse season, year of the Fire Horse, there's going to be a lot of oopsie daisies. And there's going to be a lot of growth, especially for certain people. I almost said demographics. Interesting. For certain demographics. I wonder if certain generations are... I don't know. Certain demographics. I just heard heart skips a beat. But I'm not understanding. Okay. Energy healing. The center for, obviously, the heart. Heart skips a beat. Can I have clarity with that? Because I'm getting multiple energy, like... Oh, that was fast. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay, so this is that card that I was led to. I pulled it. Cool. I love that. Abandonment. Withdrawal, retreat, travel, moving on. It's in reverse. Okay. We are discussing mother wounds because tomorrow is Mother's Day. Some of us may have lost our moms, and Mother's Day can be very difficult with that. So, certain demographics refers to grieving, anyone who has suffered a loss and is going through the grieving process, which is like a constant. I keep getting led to I have a lot of articles of clothing from my loved ones and my grandma, my mom, you know. My mom is still living. Um but I'm led to like my mom's shirt, and she wore it whenever she was pregnant with me and my older sister. And so I'm getting this sense that there's like a mother. Oh, and now I'm seeing sewing. Interesting. What's up? Okay. It keeps cycling through a couple things. I'm picking up from a dead loved one. Sorry, I don't consider myself a medium, but I do occasionally kind of like pick up these messages. Yeah. I pulled the tower. There was a really big moment for someone in your circle. Now I feel like I'm reading for someone specific here who lost a loved one. Like I'm talking like a mother or a grandmother. And it really ricocheted. Yeah, interesting. I was like, I don't like that word, ricocheted. But yes, it vibrated. It sent waves out into your entire world. And okay, I don't know how to, I caught so many things, visions and stuff. I saw stars falling, but not in the happy way. Almost like you stopped believing in dreams. You stopped believing in wishes and miracles. And things became bleak. Like there like I'm seeing I not all tower moments are created equally, but I am getting the sense that it was a big tower moment that crumpled your heart center. Heart skips a beat. There's a mother wound. There's an abandonment issue coming into play. I heard, "Where are you?" But it was like a asking to the beyond and wanting to know that you're safe and you're okay. I wonder if this is someone struggling with like concepts of heaven and hell and like this, because no human being is perfect. And so there might have been a moment or many of moments tumultuous. I don't know, I'm never going to say that word, but you know the word I'm trying to say. Tumultuous relationship. And there's a push and a pull, and there are times when you're angry, and there are times when you're super sad. There are times when you're so mad that you're sad. Like, man up. That kind of energy is coming through. Whereas, oh my god, your energy, somebody in your circle is going through that tower moment and dealing with the ricochet after effects of the tower moment. We are not directly in the tower moment itself. That happened. That was a boom, bang, clap, thunder. This energy, your energy, I just instantly went right back to. Um, it's from Disney movie Robin Hood with the fox and the bear. I think it's a bear, right? And the friends. And I'm hearing do 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 do. And it's just like whistling and just like walking through the forest. Little da, 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 Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. And so this energy, these are two very separated energies right now. There's like, There's that boom bop dee, like down with the sickness energy going on here, and then there's like you chilling with your friends and your family, and you're just like dee 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 dee. Okay, I was just led to leaving a legacy, but I also picked up the Eight of Cups in reverse at the same time, and this is the one that was pointing out abandonment. And so I feel like there's ending generational going on right now. Cycles. There's a letting I just heard let it go, let it go. Man, we're getting lots of energies. I am pulling in like a religious Catholic vibe right now, and I'm not Catholic. I was raised Lutheran, but I am getting like this sense of Mother Mary. Mother Mary. I once sang a solo or a descant in a Catholic cathedral, and a beautiful song. It's like Luke's Amarok. Luke's, 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 yeah, so that came into my head just now. And I usually hear that, and it's like the spiritual connection. But it also reminds me, I had made a song that was about releasing grief. And every now and then there's like that high pitch, that kind of held high note that is a very spiritually open sound. Especially like if you study sound healing. The higher frequencies, it is just like head opening. Like, think Avatar, Aang, Avatar the Last Airbender, Aang, when he goes into his, like, Avatar state, he's like, and the light. So I'm getting this vision of the white light. This tower moment was meant to crash boom ba, break you down as a man. I'm specifically hearing man. Yeah, okay. I'm specifically hearing man because it has to do with the masculine. You don't have to be a man. The person in your energy doesn't have to be a man. But there is a crash boom ba of masculinity that is happening to force you to rise in your intuitive, spiritual. Where's the one that was upside down? Oh, I don't remember pulling that, but we'll get to that. Intuitive, spiritual. Oh, come on. I know there was another. Oh my god. I think it was temperance. It's meant to bring you. There it is. Okay. I told you these are slippery. Clarity. You needed the crash boom ba. You needed to be broken down to be built back up because something really needed to end. And I'm not talking somebody in your life, but I do feel like for many of you, it might have had to do with losing a loved one. But strong as day, I'm hearing Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. So it doesn't want you in your energy, in your la-di-da, beautiful light energy, you are not called to focus on this. This is somebody else's right now. You might be quite intuitive, and that's why you are prone to rumination, because you're picking up on other people's energies, which is drawing you back into this story that you have actively decided, no. But it might still be pulling on your energy. Okay, so this guy popped out of nowhere. Ace of Cups upright. Your cup spilleth over, as well as I was pulled to the word poverty. And so you, my friend, and this is not a card, but I keep getting onto it. The Fool is the first card in the deck. You are on a journey, your first of success, of like not that you've never been successful, but I'm talking like financially abundant. Cheers to you and your cup that runneth over. Now, a lot of the times this can be seen as emotions overflowing. Ow. And if you have emotions overflowing, it's that of gratefulness, gratitude, of finding a community, of feeling safe for one of the first times in a very, very long time. And the more you focus and stay in that energy of gratitude, my goodness, even more miracles come into your life. Okay, I'm struggling. What are we... Okay. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we're getting away from that sword energy. Nah, you've got all the time in the world. You are in the feminine right now. Yes, you are more in the feminine right now. And it feels beautiful and ooey gooey and lovely and num num num. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. You are, I'm getting this intuitive sense that you are structuring your life around, the structure is coming out very strong right now. And I'm seeing it in different ways. I'm seeing it with your time, your energy. I'm seeing it with how you manage finances. I'm seeing it's all about organization. But what I want to... Pentacles, desire for long-term security. Yeah. You're there's a protection. You're very direct with what you want to do. You're focused. You're like straightforward looking, you're focused on that. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. You've got friends. This is a moment, this is an energy of friendship. Anything else, because I'm getting this sense of there's a lot with community, there's a lot with celebration. I'm just like, those are just like, and there's a lot with like financial abundance. Like there's a lot of really beautiful energies coming in for you right now. Anything else? I'm nosy. Knight of Swords upright. What about them? What about them? Upright. Then I heard Muse, Knights of Sidonia, which is usually my energy of work, forward momentum, but it's very powerful. Like I said, like knights tend to be kind of reckless. So that's why I was like, what about them? Anyways, Knight of Swords, let me read. A fast-thinking man, a soldier, change in lifestyle and travel. I know at one point I pulled in ex-military. What about them, though? What about the ex-military? Ooh, what? I heard return. They're coming in. All right. Okay, well, this is... Okay, soon? No. Nope. Nope. They're not balanced. Ooh, is this a warning? Alright. It wants me to read about justice. Win-win solutions, cause and effect. Alright, I think I'm overthinking it, so help me get clarity. Okay, Three of Wands in reverse. Teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. Travel keeps coming in. I know I said like the forward momentum, but these two, travel was popping up. You're going places. You're going somewhere. You're going somewhere. Well, when are we not going somewhere? But Oh, okay. Three of Wands upright now. Teamwork. Okay. Double checking. Expansion. It was pulling me to expansion, but it's in reverse. I'm getting a lot of messages about work, that you're going places, but I'm getting this message of there could be a little bit too much eagerness, or it's going to feel very overwhelming with how fast things are coming in. And this is in reverse still. And I just heard, it's a simple solution. I'm still getting this message that like you're there's this forward momentum, there's this forward energy that comes with summer. It also comes with the season of the horse, the fire horse. I'm being pulled to like delete. Oh, and then I just heard, if I could turn back time, if I could find my way. Okay. I feel like I'm throwing a lot of energies around. Is that King of Swords in reverse? We've got a collection of swords. And we've got, and as soon as I touch the pentacles, I hear do 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 bow 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 bow. And again, I pulled Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which stands for patience, hard work, delayed success. Okay, yeah. And it's going to patience. So there's expansion. Oh, okay. I got the message now. I got the memo. I'm going to put a lot of these cards back. No, you're not. We're done with those. Okay. So the message is that forward momentum, that restlessness that can come in, the sword, the Knight of Swords, which we're trying to fight against the sword energy at the moment, that fiery kind of energy. Swords are air, by the way. Okay. So did I say this yet? But I was feeling this like this eagerness, this restlessness to push projects forward, to get to a certain status, to get to a certain level of abundance. That financial security can feel, the goal of that can overwhelm the enjoyment of the process of getting there, which, I mean, none of us, we love to see results. We love to, especially if it has to do with financial abundance. So the only advice in this is patience. It is to pull back those reins, to really add structure to your day and your life. Where is that one card? This one. To really add structure that frees up time, energy, and I just keep hearing the Robin Hood and Little John. Robin Hood and Little do 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 do. It's like slowing that pace to more of a gallop than like a full-on racehorse. That's the energy I'm getting. And the more that you do that, the more that you pull that energy back just a little bit, and you just enjoy the ride, your cup will runneth over. And we're cleaning up. Oh yeah, I didn't read this one. This was the last card I pulled. It's the Four of Wands, and it's upright. Oh, and she's pulling. We've got these messages right now. We've got some wands, and we've got The Four of Pentacles, who is hugging his little coin and looking you dead in the eye and saying, this is how I'm doing this. It's taking the reins. You're protected. You are guided. I want to read this up right again. Teamwork. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing the teamwork. Look at that. Four of Wands. Are you a four too? No, you're a three of Wands. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Three of Wands and a four of Wands. Look at that. Okay, anyway. Friendships, celebrations, circle of support. That's cups. We didn't get cups. Waiting for results, travel, planning, making a choice. But I keep hearing Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. So maybe in a relationship you also have to kind of detach a little bit. Ooh, la, dolly, what a day. Anything else? Celebrate good times. Come on. So this is your advice for now. Let go of all those other energies that are happening around you. Don't worry about those. They are there. They're floating around. I know you feel them every now and then. But your focus is creating structure in your life at this time. Be a mother. Mother yourself. Create standards for yourself. Create standards for people around you. Any last words of advice for everyone? Oh, we've got a couple. We've got the Chariot, and we also have the Swords, the Seven of Swords in reverse, which usually is like resourcefulness, but also this sense of like sneakiness, like you have to secretly get away or something like that. But I get the sense that you are done with the days where you have to be resourceful. And now it's turning upright. So let me actually read it so I know what I'm saying. Seven of Swords. Yeah, theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away, divorce, or affair. I am led to the word divorce. So maybe you're wondering if you need to protect finances based on a certain level of dishonesty that is in your circle or that already happened. And then I'm just hearing Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, trying to get away. So there's something about protection in here. So what is it? The Chariot, upright. Action and change, a journey or vehicle. In reverse, not going anywhere? Too much structure. Okay. Balance things out. I'm still torn. This is like, okay, watch out for people who are going to take your energy. Is that it? Okay. Watch out for people who are coming back into your life who were already previously on your list. Like they already did you dirty. Do not trust them. Set strong boundaries. Boom. Anything else? Aww. I was like, can we give them like happy? And they're like, yeah, show them the Empress. Yes, Queen. Yes. Sit on your throne. Okay, Empress. Good parenting and abundance. Good parenting for Mother's Day. I just want to go like I know how to do that. I mean, maybe. Anything else? Oh, because it's making it rain. Okay. I'm so nosy. I'm like gonna go through all of the cards. Anything else? Now the energy softened. And I'm hearing that's enough. But it did give me like, no. The Hermit. Okay. That's enough. Step back. Pull your energy back. Go have a nice little solitude. Nice little moment for yourself. And then I'm also getting this sense of like, go have a spa day. If you're a mom, or if you're celebrating a mom, it really is a celebration of femininity. Mother's Day. Anyone can be a mother. I almost said anyone can be a motherfucker, which is also true. But anyone can be a mother in that you can be nurturing, you can be uplifting, you can be empowering, especially to yourself. So if you are feeling lonely right now and you're not feeling like you have a connection with a mother figure in your life at this time, try to point that energy towards yourself and try to like how you would want your mom to treat you at this time. Like the perfect mom, like the best mom, how you would like them to treat you, and do that. Wands, Six of Wands upright. Victory, good news. I'm just seeing victory. That is the top tier that came through. And now I am cleaning up. I want to end you on victory. So